term pastor is used similarly here, as it means that the pastor is shepherding his flock of churchgoers. Pastors and reverends are terms for religious leaders, just as elders, deacons, evangelists, prophets, teachers, priests, popes, etc. Each religious position reflects the roles handled by these church leaders. Sometimes the pastor is addressed as a reverend. The exact title used for the position varies from church to church and denomination to denomination. The title of the pastor comes from the word itself, meaning shepherd. This is a metaphor that is seen in the Bible when it is said that God leads a flock of sheep, which are his Christian followers. Similarities between pastors and reverend below are the similarities between pastors and reverends. Both a pastor and a reverend may be influential to the church. As leaders, they may act as teachers and they may be given opportunities to deliver Sunday sermons and give studies to children and adults. More so, these church leaders are expected to make themselves as presentable as possible as a role model to the community and set examples of how to live a life centered on the teachings of the Bible. However, they are also responsible for doing deeds intended for the accomplishment and growth of the church's views, goals, and principles. The similarities between a pastor and a reverend nonetheless can be drawn by looking at the function of these labels when they are attached to a certain name. Pastor is addressed to a noun or specifically a person. The leader or minister of a church, on the other hand, reverend, according to the dictionary, is an adjective addressed to an honorable person. It is used as a title of respect applied or prefixed to the name of a member of the clergy or religious order. Here are notable distinctions between pastor and reverend. Pastor is a noun. A pastor is a minister or priest in charge of a church. He is a person providing spiritual care to a number of people. Reverend is an adjective. It is a title prefixed to a member of a religious order. It refers to the characteristics of a clergy. A pastor is ordinarily a clergyman, priest, or minister in charge of a particular congregation. Reverend meant worthy of reverence, a description attributing elevated status. Using reverend as a stand-alone noun is improper, though it is accepted in some informal language uses. Most people within the Christian community very often interchange these two religious titles, as they seem to be synonymous. This article has spotted the distinctions between the two religious titles. My viewers at home, was your reaction to this message? Please drop your reaction in the comment section and your voice be loud and clear around the world, and ensure you subscribe to our channel for more updates from the latest press stance, and God bless. Okay, shall be looking at the comment section now to see what we have in the comment section. Okay, Kofado here says all of the other titles apart from apostle, prophet, evangelist, pastor, and teacher are honorifics, the function of the person in ministry is the most important. The titles does not add or subtract from that. At the end of the day, everyone will answer their names before God. Not titles. It does not make one more anointed than the other. Enyina Ikem Abunta says, in fact, in the apostolic era, no believer ever bore any title, neither that of an apostle nor that of prophet, bishop, elder, doctor, pastor, or deacon. Hence, Paul never was Apostle Paul, but rather Paul, a servant of Jesus Christ, called to be an apostle to the Gentiles. Notice the difference. The apostolic emphasis was on the job rather than on the title. It's very un-Christian to wear titles in church, except that of brother or sister. Anything more than that is of the devil. Okay. Enyina Ikem Ubunta here, there's a reply to Enyina Ikem, and the first reply is from Kulawole Uladiran, and he says, you are exactly correct. You are exactly correct. Then Emmanuel Alabi, he says, so apostle to the Gentiles had not qualified Paul to be an apostle. And Jesus Christ in the book of Matthew named the 12 apostles, had not given them title. Understand the Bible very well. David Ackman here says, please go back to your Bible. Read well, because you have not actually read well. Okay. Enyina Ikem Abunta says, well, I certainly don't know it all and stand to be corrected. Please correct me. Show me my errors. Okay. Pinky here says, one is a thief and the other is naturally born con man. Okay. And let's see. To Emmanuel Alabi, we have other reactions here. Let's see. And they were taken this one before. This one is from Alabi saying, so apostle to the Gentiles had not qualified Paul to be an apostle. Okay, we've taken this before. Moving forward now. Pinky says, one is a thief and the other is a naturally born con man. May God forgive you. Okay. Then Shino Amara here. Let's see what Shino is saying. She says, this is the one we're ending with. Says, define irreverent before saying it's a metaphor. Define irreverent before saying it's a metaphor. Then a reply here from guest says, he is a bad teacher. Okay. Then this all can take for now. Thanks and God bless. Ensure you subscribe to our channel. Spread this report across all news platforms. And bye for now. Do join us in the other news, please. Okay.